Well, thank you, Brad. An Angelina County military veteran who served 21 years of service had quite a rocky journey after retiring in 2006, but has now found light near the end of the tunnel. Our Thomas Host has more on this soldier's emotional journey in this week's Survivors.
First went up to Roswell.
United States Army veteran Jeffrey Smith has led quite an interesting life, serving his country for over 20 years. Smith's father was the one who truly inspired him as a young child.
My father was in the Air Force when I was a kid, and something just, ever since I can remember, always had an affinity towards the military and, for whatever reason, specifically the Army.
Smith served during Operation Just Cause Panama, Iraqi Freedom, and Enduring Freedom.
I was a brigade executive officer, second in charge of a brigade of about 4,000 people. We processed during my 3 years, 2.5 years that I was there, processed almost 16,000 soldiers as well as our 4,000, and we lost quite a few.
That loss took a toll on Smith upon retirement. He returned home to his wife and 4 children and had a hard time adjusting back to civilian life.
One of the things that comes, I think, is the embarrassment as an individual to say, wow, I'm not 100%, I'm not functioning the way I should be.
Smith lost his father within 6 months after getting out, and then his marriage ended in divorce 6 months later. He couldn't sleep at night and began isolating himself from large crowds because they made him uncomfortable.
I've walked out of movie theaters before. I get a sense that, again, it's those boundaries, that safety net that I felt I had in the Army, I don't have out here.
Smith found hope and support through his 4 children and his brother, who 2 years ago helped him find a job at the Angelina College Procurement Assistance Center.
We help small businesses as well as veterans in small business get into government contracting.
He also found solace through the Military Veterans Peer Network, bringing him a sense of belonging in the world.
It's not part of the system, it's not part of the government, it's not something being thrust upon me as a Band-Aid fix. It's somebody in an organization that's actually out there that's concerned about me.
Smith has come a long way over his 2 years being involved with the MVPN and learned a lot about himself in the process.
Just because you leave one profession doesn't mean you have to give up your sense of calling, your ability to give back to the community. And that was what my biggest fear was, is I had lost my ability to give to people. And the truth is, no, you never lose that.
Thomas Host, KTRE, East Texas News 9.
With a new outlook on life, Smith hopes that by sharing his story, he may inspire others who may be going through something similar to find support. Remember, if you have a survivor story, send an email to us at survivors@ktre.com.